your head on my shoulder.
Hey guys, as you can see from today's video, I am going to be doing a what is on my iPhone 11 video, as I haven't done one of these for a while. Now, if you've been on my channel for a while, you will see that I last had the iPhone 7, which I have recently, well, I'll say recently, upgraded to the iPhone 11, which I think I bought in January, February time, so not that long ago now. And I thought that I would share with you what I have on my iPhone, so if you would like to see what is on my phone, then keep on watching. I am going to be putting the split screen on here so you can see what's on my iPhone, because that's the whole point. But yeah, let's get on with the video. I'm just going to go ahead and start my screen recording. My wallpaper is just off some of my friends. Some of them don't want to be shown in this video, so it's literally just a collage of me and my friends. That's literally it. If I go into my phone now, so editing me can show it, so it's going on in 3, 2, 1. It's now on. So you'll be able to see my screen here when I am recording. So as you can see, on my front screen I have contact, settings, calendar, photos, mail, camera, clock, weather, wallet, notes, iTunes store, app store, health, calculator, pages, Gmail, Safari, Google Maps, Google Music, and then down the bottom I have messages, Spotify. If you would like to go and follow me on Spotify, it is, that is the wrong one, what am I doing? It is BeccaLouise67, so if you want to go and follow me on Spotify and see what I'm listening to, then you can. And then I have FaceTime and phone, very, you know, explanatory stuff that comes with the phone. So on the next page I have 10 folders. I know, it's quite a lot. Oh yeah, I forgot to mention my phone. It's the 128 gig in purple, and I've just customised the case, as you can see. So I've just literally put stickers on it, which I thought was quite cool. Maybe not, but I thought so. So yeah, in my first folder in social media I have Snapchat, which you can go and add me on because it is public. As you can see, it is Becca67YT, so if you want to go and follow me over there, then you sure can. And then on Instagram, again, you can go and follow me because it is public. My life is BeccaX. I am quite active over there, so if you want to go and follow me, then you can. Then I have YouTube, which is obviously what you're watching me on now, and then WhatsApp, which is private. YouTube Studio is an app for creators like me, where I can see my analytics and I can see how well my videos are doing and how many views. And if I'm out and about, I can make my thumbnails and upload them on to like schedule my videos or put them on public or private. So it's just a really good app to have for creators. Messenger goes with Facebook, so that's private. Pinterest, which I love, I absolutely love. Can't stress this enough, love Pinterest. So again, if you want to go and follow me, BeccaLouise67. I've got a few boards on there that I just quite like to go and browse through sometimes if I'm bored. And then TikTok, probably one of the best apps. I mean, I'm quite sad to admit that I am quite addicted to TikTok. Please don't get it if you have, because you will get addicted. So yeah, these are some of my TikToks. If you want to go and follow me, my life is BeccaX1, because my life is BeccaX was taken. It's fine. So yeah, if you want to go and follow me, my videos have done quite well. But yeah, go follow me. Then I have Netflix, self-explanatory. Just watch films on there, to be honest. Twitter again is public, so you can go follow me. It is BeccaLouise. My life is BeccaX. If you want to go and follow me, it's fine. And then I have Facebook again, which is private. Steps is just an app where you can see how far you're walking every day, so it calculates how many steps you're doing a day, whereas we should be doing 10,000 a day. But I am cycling, so it won't be showing that many steps, because obviously I'm cycling and it doesn't calculate cycling, it only calculates walking or running. So yeah, then I have BBC iPlayer and BBC News to, you know, just catch up with what's going on in the world. Going on to my editing folder, this is a big folder because obviously I'm a YouTube creator. So I have iMovie, which I use most of the time, probably just to do little bits on my phone for my videos if I'm editing, and I have to do something on my phone, I do it through that. Sub count, I have 1,410. We're smashing it, guys, thank you. And then I have Unfold, which is, I see most people use this app for their Instagram stories. So this is just, whereas if you want to use a collage for your stories, then you can make like a collage of photos, and it's actually really cool to use. So sometimes I use that if I'm talking about a product or maybe an outfit piece that I'm wearing or anything like that really, then it's most probably going to be from Unfold, sorry. Fonto, which is I use for my thumbnails. Blur photo, if I just literally want to blur out a background or something in my photo that, you know, like information I don't want to be shared, stuff like that. Cute Cut Pro, I don't really use that much, and I probably should delete that, I just don't really use it. Quick, I think, is that connects to my GoPro if I want to like retrieve footage from that, and same as GoPro as well. PixArt, again, I use for my thumbnails. I just cut stuff out and just kind of put them onto my thumbnails to make them a bit more aesthetically pleasing. Vont, which is really good for videos. If it can't do it in iMovie, then I import it into Vont, and I can put text on my videos just to make it a bit easier. Pocket Video, again, I will use if I'm doing screen recordings like this and it's easier to import onto there and make the videos. I then have Boomerang, which is basically just into Instagram, and so, you know, you get that little moving picture that goes back and forth, that's Boomerang. And then Visco, which I'm sure every person knows what it is. It's just like an editing app, and you know, you see like these Visco girls. I'm not one of those, obviously, but I can try. And Photoshop Fix. And then I have What the Font, even, not the font. So if you are going on a, I don't know, a news article, and you see a font that you like and you want to use it on your, I don't know, your pictures or your captions or whatever, you literally just screenshot your phone or device, and it will tell you what the font is called, and you can download it and you can use it in your future pictures or videos. I think it's really good, especially for thumbnails and stuff. It's really good just to switch up your font. Then I have Video Star, which we used to use so much as a kid. I don't have a clue where my videos are, but I am embarrassed that I even had this app as a kid. But you know what? We live and we learn. Next app I have is YouTube Count. Now this just tells me my analytics, as I said earlier, or analytics. I don't know how you say that word. This just tells me how many subscribers I'm gaining over the month, that sort of thing. And YouTube Tracker is literally the same, except it just tells me how much I'm earning, which is literally nothing. And yeah. Then I have Glitch FX, which basically just makes my videos glitch and stuff. I think I actually use this for my intro, where you can see like the little lines moving. Wordble, I'm not too sure what that is, I might have to delete that. Adobe Sketch is just like a drawing app that I can use if I'm just doodling or whatever, so that's quite cool. And then Film, I believe, is made by Zoella, and it's like a filters app, so you can use it on your Instagram, and it just has different filters and stuff, which I quite like to use sometimes. So yeah, that is my editing folder. Going on to my games folder, so I have the Game Stop, which I guess is like, I can't think of the name, Categories, yes, Categories, and you get a letter and it gives you loads of categories, and you have to define, like, say like a girl's name beginning with R, let's say, and you say like Rebecca. You have to do it as quick as you can in the timer, and I think it's a really good game, so I like that just to keep my brain moving, you know. Then I have Paper.io too, don't know how you say this game, but I think it's really cool. I like it. If I'm bored, it's good to play. So I can literally, as you can see on the screen, I'm just, well, apparently I'm really good at this game, but clearly not. So yeah, as I was saying, you just try and fill the circle and get as much as the map as you can. You can go on to other people's and try and steal their bit and just try and make your circle bigger. So I like to do a small bit at a time and then work myself round just so it's easier. But yeah, as you can see, I now died. So let's go off that game now. Colour Road. Again, I don't really play this very much. I used to be quite obsessed with this game a few months back, but not really playing it that much now. So this, I don't really know how to explain this, but you kind of just have to match with the red balls, and yeah, it's so now my ball is changing yellow. I go to the yellow ones, not red ones, and it will just change. So now it's green. Now I know I have to go this way. Yellow, oh gosh, okay, oh red, oh no, yeah, then we have to get the coins. I haven't played this in a while. Red is in the middle. Yeah, oh, missed it. Anyway, so yeah, that's that game there. Then I have Heyday, which I play too much. It's a farm game. Yeah, let's get past that one. I play too much. Fun Race 3D. Again, do I play this game quite a lot? Not really. But it's basically just like an obstacle course game where this little person runs around an obstacle and you have to try and do it as quick as you can. That's basically it. And then Words 2 is a really good game. It's basically Scrabble, basically. But I really like it. It's probably one of my favourite games on my phone. Okay, then we have Random. So I have Fun Friends, not Fun my iPhone. Tesco Mobile because that's my network provider. Pebble because I have a Pebble watch and it's sort of like a smart watch. So I can receive texts and calls and stuff like that. So it's quite good. Shazam is really good if you're out and about and you hear a song in a restaurant or you know, I don't know, a concert, and you can't think of the name and you're like, oh, what is that song? And you can literally just go on Shazam and it will tell you who it's by and what it's called. So that's great. Trainline if I'm going down to Surrey or anywhere for that matter and booking a train, I can do it straight through the app. It's really good. ITV Hub is basically just, you know, like BBC iPlayer, self-explanatory. Waze is really good. So this is if you are planning your route by car, and it will tell you the best routes to go in the less amount of time, the less miles. And you can also update it where other road users who are using Waze, you can tell them when there's problems on the road, so that if they're using the app it will say like, I don't know, hazard ahead or something. So this is a really good app. My dad uses this a lot as well. Sweatcoin, I don't really use this. It's basically just you earn virtual money when you're walking and exercising. I have bought stuff on here before because your money on the app actually amounts to something. But yeah, I don't really use it that much. Voice memos, again, I don't really use. What 3 words? So the whole world on this app is basically split into like different little squares. Every single, I think it's like square meter or something, is got 3 different like code words, and if you're in trouble with the police or whatever and you're in like a dangerous situation, you can just say these 3 words and they will calculate to where you are, which I think is a really good app just to have. Too Good To Go is an app where businesses will have food left over and will charge for a very fraction of the price. So you literally get the same food from the same day, but it's just a fraction of the price because it's literally just leftovers from that day. So that's a really good app. I've never actually tried it, but I've seen really good reviews for this app and the places that do food for this app, which is really good. I then have Smart Life for my Alexa because obviously, oh, it didn't actually go off that time. But I have that for her. And then podcasts I don't use. Motivation is really good. I get quotes during the day to like tell me to keep going or that you're doing great or, you know, anything like that. So if you want a bit of motivation during the day, I recommend that app. Translator is if you are in a foreign country and someone's saying something to you and you're going, I don't know what you're saying. Then hold the phone up and it will tell you what they're saying basically in your language. Remini is if you have old photos that have pixelated quite a lot. You literally just run the little line through it and it will clear it all for you. I have a picture of my mum that I did it on and it wasn't really that clear and it showed up really, really well. So I'm really glad that I found that app because it's a lifesaver. I then have my banking apps, which isn't very interesting. And then I have Depop, which I've never actually used. My next app is literally just all shopping. So I have my rail card, Amazon club card, JD, 21 buttons, misguided, PLT, which is a pretty little thing, Weatherspoons, because who doesn't have this on their phone? If you say you don't, you're lying. Friends of Krispy Kreme, because we all love Krispy Kreme. H&M, New Look, Tesco Groceries, Topshop, Harvester, Free Prints. Is a online printing app, so you send off the photos that you want and it arrives at your door. KFC, and then the same as La La Lab, it's the same as Free Prints. And then I have I Saw It First and Wish. So they're my shopping apps. On my college app, or folder shall I say, I have Uni Days and Student Beans. Now if you are a student and you are in college or sixth form or university, you are eligible for student discount basically. So literally anywhere you can think of most probably has 10% off or 20% off or whatever. I know that I use it like every time. Like if I go into a store and I see something and I think, oh, you know, I'll get that. Instead of paying full price, you could be getting 10% off, 20% off just because you're a student, which I think is brilliant. I use it all the time. I never pay anything full price without checking that I have student discount, because why would you not want to, you know, save a bit of money? So I literally do everything through that. I then have theory test and another theory test. So because if you didn't know, I am 18 and I still haven't done my theory. I know it's being a bit of a joke now. I am trying to study for it now during the isolation period, as I have nothing better to do with my life. I have no schoolwork now, that's all been handed in, and I will be getting my results soon, so pray for me. I have a Riva bus because my bus is on a Riva to college, so yeah. Then I have Microsoft Teams and Kahoot, because these are all college stuff that I use. Productivity, I have Word, PowerPoint, Outlook. MyFitnessPal is a really good app if you are looking to see what kind of calorie intake you are doing during the day, and just for like putting in exercise that you've done, putting in if you want to log your calories and how much water and liquid you've been drinking during the day, which is really good if you're not very good at drinking water every day like me. So that's a really good app to use. And then I also have Amazon Alexa because, as again, I have her. And I also have Reflectly, which again is private, but it's a virtual diary, so you can log different things that have happened during the day. So it'll ask you how your day's been, like maybe you just want to elaborate on what you've just told the app, like you've had a good day or why you've had a bad day, why have you been upset today, just stuff like that. And you can see how your mood's been during the next like few weeks, like days, weeks, months, whatever. So it's just a good way of logging how you're feeling during the year basically. And then on video chats is basically just Zoom and House Party, because yeah, if you don't have one of these apps, again, you're lying. And then exercise, I have Strava, which I've been using so much. I've been going on bike rides more or less every day, so I tend to go for about 3 to about 8 miles every day. So the most I've done so far I think is 8.9 miles, and I'm really enjoying cycling. As I said in one of my previous videos, I've been really enjoying cycling recently, and I really want to get back into it even after this whole thing's over. Yeah, that is basically what is on my iPhone. I really hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, please give it a big thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!